10 to 9 p.m. and I'm shooting two large clusters way out in the east end of Toronto. I'll show you how far out that is. Okay, so that's about 7 kilometers, I'd say. And here they are. As you can see, there are no windows there to reflect any sunlight or anything. That's right against a brick wall. And there's no sunlight reflecting off the windows. Therefore, that means that those are clusters and that they're at high velocity, high vibrations, and very high frequency, and that they are orb clusters, and that the left one is in a pure plasma state, and the right hand side, the one on top, is on in a semi-plasma state, and the other one on the bottom below that is also in a semi-plasma state, but the one on the left, the larger one, is in a pure plasma state. So that's the hottest one, and as you can tell, there are no windows there to reflect from. They're right against the brick wall, and no windows are reflecting any light, either from the orb clusters themselves or from the sun. The sun has gone down, but it's still light. It's 9 p.m. almost, so there's not much sunlight to speak of. And you can see that there are clusters on top as well. And there are lots of orb clusters that are smaller all over in the air. There's just tons of them. And just check that cluster out, how fast those orbs are revolving around the nucleus counterclockwise, and really making some high velocity circular movements around the nucleus. And you can see that they're slowing down the action on this side, and pretty soon they'll dissipate and just be part of those other orbs that are in the air. But those clusters there are all particle accelerators, and when they get going real fast and at full speed, they start to make plasma because they superheat the air around them and create plasma balls. But behind all that are orbs at high velocity and high vibrations frequencies. Their harmonics are super high. You just saw one fly by. It was white. It went from left to right. Okay, you can see the clusters dissipating. I'm glad I caught them when they were hot. And now you can see them dissipate. And you can see that there are no other things reflecting any kind of light or anything like that, and the sun is down, so there's no glare from the sun from the windows or anything like that. The windows are not reflecting any light at all, and you can see how many orbs are in the air. Just all those white little things that look like snow, that's all orb clusters, not even single orbs. They're all orb clusters, and they're very large too. They're at least a foot large, but being that they're so far away, they look like snowflakes. But all of those are orb clusters, and you can see them where they are. You can even see that that one on the right hand side has moved over more to the right. And I'll show which one I mean. That one right there. That was under that cluster on top, and now it's moved over more to the right. So it's moved about 10 feet over to the right, judging by the size of the building, maybe more than 10 feet. So they may spark up again, but right now I'm going to turn off the camera and look for something else to film.